Go to bed.
But we're gonna get unblocked.
Sometimes you see him out there and he's just fucking asleep.
Get a pillow, get a blanket.
No, I'm not a fucking dirtbag.
Go to bed. Tired, dude.
Good night. Go to bed. Yo, what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Go to Bed. I'm your co-host, Fiki, joined with my co-host,
JP.
That's it?
That's it today, dude.
Wow, dude.
Whoa.
Boring
That's
episode already.
All
All right, dude, we'll just go ahead and wrap it up then.
It's over.
All right, before we get too far into it, make sure to tell all your friends to listen to Go to Bed. Word of mouth is the best way to spread this shit. So tell your friends to go to bed. Tell them to listen to Go to Bed. Go to bedpodcast.com for everything relating to this podcast. We got links to our merch on there, links to the PayPal, links to the Patreon if you want to actually support us, all that shit. We're on YouTube. Just search, or I think the channel's Go to Bed Podcast or Go to Bed or some shit. Who knows?
Go to Bed Podcast.
Yeah. So, quick shout out to our sponsors at Walden's Coffee House on Instagram. 3 locations here in Reno. JP actually fucking got food today.
Yeah.
What are you guys eating?
We're eating the cab.
Oh, you got the cab too.
Yeah.
Copycat.
That's a chicken, avocado, bacon, and a side salad. It looks a lot better than Alex's sandwich.
Yeah, I got this fucking jalopy sandwich over here, homemade.
Hey,
Dude, Chef Michael doesn't have shit on me,
there.
dude. You got 2 pieces of Oro wheat and fucking sliced rotisserie great value bread.
What's the weight of
chicken,
that?
Dude?
Chicken.
112 grams.
Boom, in between 2 pieces of bread. That sounds great, dude.
Oro wheat, is that the stuff you get from like Trader Joe's?
Nah, dude, Walmart.
Walmart.
Yeah, they sell it everywhere. It's nationwide brand.
And it's just
It's big, dude.
air.
It's whole wheat. Brown.
And it's got low fat, right?
Low fat, dude.
Boom, that's rare.
Dang,
And
low
I'm not.
fat bread.
I have Walden's in the fridge, but we also had Walden's this morning for breakfast, and then we just decided to rip the podcast real quick, so that's why I'm not eating right now. Other sponsor, harmoniascbd.com. Type in Go to Bed under the discount code for 10% off.
Yep.
That's your department, dude. What's your pitch for them?
Dude, if you're hurting, you can heal it with Harmonious.
Oh, that.
Buy now.
Wow, dude. Yeah, hire me for marketing.
That's it, dude.
Fucking company will go under in a week.
No, really, buy now.
All right, and if you're listening on the podcast app, make sure to rate and review the podcast. I don't have it pulled up right now, but we'll do a review of the week later on in the show. So today, we have a guest, which I'm pumped on because I'm getting fucking sick of talking to JP.
I appreciate that, dude.
Yeah, no problem.
Great guy.
All right.
Good friend.
Great group of guys. Our guest today, Matt Nelson. Matt, what's going on?
What's up, guys?
What's up, Matt?
Just chilling. Just walk down the street, you know?
I know.
Apparently he lives around the corner from
Yeah,
us.
neighbors.
Yeah, we got a 0.5, right?
0.5. I could fly my drone here. Easily.
You
I could have delivered that air sandwich.
You could have.
Dude, you could do this with any drone. It's so lightweight.
The
little
Costco one.
Little kid one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got this up. All right, dude. Give the listeners your backstory, who you are, what you do, all that good shit.
Well, my name's Matt. I'm from Reno, born and raised.
Not too much enthusiasm, dude. You're gonna turn people off by being overly excited about yourself.
I'm trying to be like JP and do some photo video for a living.
What?
Dude, you're probably the only person in at least the state, maybe the world, that has said the words talking about him. I want to be, or I'm trying to be like JP.
Well, he was clearly a joke because he's been doing this for a while. Well, I got a hole in my lip, dude. Just had a quarter cup of saliva come out right there, dude.
Damn, dude.
Jeez, dripping.
It's like QC. All right, go on, dude. You want to be like JP?
Yeah, no, but yeah, do photo, video, and then graphic design full time for work. And then I also work for a company locally, Copter Kids, that does drone like videography in the film industry. So
Nice.
super
Big
fun.
business right there.
Yeah, they are big. One of the top dogs.
So basically, you just get contracted by Copter Kids whenever.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm actual employee of them, but we only work like a couple times a month, or it varies. But Yeah, travel for that. Never. We've worked in Reno maybe twice in 7 years. So
Damn.
Whoa.
Where do you guys travel most?
mostly, I mean, we're LA local, so obviously the film industry is big in LA, so we go there a lot. But anywhere it takes us, we've been all over the world. Anywhere from Brazil, Bahamas, all over U.S. So
What's probably like the most mainstream commercial that you guys have filmed, or something that maybe anyone listening be like, oh shit, I've fucking seen that.
Any Jeep commercial you've seen, like we've probably done the aerials for. Any car commercial out there, we shot pretty much every car or truck.
What's your favorite one you've done? Like where you're like, damn.
Favorite car?
Yeah, that you shot.
Probably the Mclaren, the new P1 was sick, dude. So fast.
So when you're doing drone shots with that fast of a car, are you gonna have to tell the driver like, "Hey, keep it at like this fast," or do they?
No, so they do different things. Like you do like a converge where the car's coming at you, and like the drone's going over the top, so it looks fast. You're making the car look fast, so the drone necessarily doesn't have to go fast,
right,
to make the car look fast. So.
Did you drive it?
No, sat in it. No.
That's
Dude,
why you
things
didn't get
like
to, dude.
literally there was like only one or two. They brought 2 prototypes to the track, and that's like all they had. Made, and it's all carbon and
Yeah, dude, those were
crazy.
selling for like over $1 million when they were new. Now they're worth more because they were so limited, but
Yeah.
they're not letting the fucking filmer drive the shit, dude.
No, they brought in
Unless you were filming, then they'd let you.
They would let me.
Yeah,
I'd be able to figure it out.
Dude, they would want to be you, basically.
Like, damn, dude, I want to be like this kid.
I would have asked somehow. I'd be like, honestly, I would have made up something to where maybe he could consider me getting behind the wheel.
So I think McLaren's based in like Europe or something, and they flew a driver from McLaren to drive it. Like they wouldn't let anyone else drive it.
Okay, there's no way.
No.
That's
And
crazy.
we backed it up into this old mine outside of Vegas, and it was like scraping, and I was like, oh shit, this is not good.
Damn. Yeah, those things are fucking sick.
Dude, I would be so nervous on a set like that because even if you're not driving it, just like you were there if it got ruined. You were just there.
Yeah, they blew out a bunch of tires, just going, all day in Vegas. It's hot, and tires are just blowing out.
Whoa.
It's pretty crazy.
So they probably had like a full crew there that was like ready to work on the car.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it would overheat just because it was like a prototype and it was having like heating issues and it's hot obviously in Vegas. So, but we went to this like abandoned mine out there, and it looks like a war zone. There's some war movie film there too, but everything's all blown up, and they have like it was a sick setting for that kind of spot.
Does someone decide the locations, or does the copter kids help?
No, we don't. So a production company has like a locations man, like a guy that's his job. Like literally, that's only his job to go out and find locations for the shoot.
Well,
Yeah.
So McLaren hires the production company,
Yep.
and then the production company subcontracts the filmers.
Yeah. Yeah. So you'll have like A camera who's like on sticks, or B camera, and then we'll be like, on B camera or C, D, whatever. And then there's like arm car, which is that usually like a Porsche Cayenne with a big arm on it.
Mm-hmm.
They have those come in.
why is it usually a high-end car?
Well, it's either a Mercedes SUV or a Porsche Cayenne because how they're built, they're really heavy and they're able to, so that arm weighs like a shit ton on top. So they need a car that's like stable, or else it will like, if the arm swings out to get a shot, the weight is on the other side, and if they're taking a turn, the thing will just freaking flip over.
Think of that.
So there's a crew in that car of like 5 people, and they all communicate like where the arm is and how low and how high. It's nuts, dude.
Dude, how do you get into that?
I don't know.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
they're talented dudes.
Have you guys shot any other supercars besides McLaren?
We did that Lexus supercar.
Oh, the LFA?
Yeah, we
Okay,
did that
sick.
one. We've done McLaren a couple times. What else? The Prius. We did the Prius. That one's pretty
That thing
fast.
is super
No
gay.
way.
Just kidding. No, I'm just
Dude,
kidding.
I double take. I was like, Prius. Like, is there a different one? You know, like maybe it's like a Pugani Prius or something.
Pugani?
What is it?
Pagani?
Pagani, yeah.
Bugatti?
Pugani.
Yeah.
It's a new one, dude.
You're really
It's a-
into cars.
What is it again?
Pagani?
Pagani.
No, it's actually a Prius and a Bugatti mixed. A Pugatti.
Pugani, yeah.
Efficient.
So I didn't know this, but JP just told me earlier today that you used to be a pro skier.
Semi, yeah.
Dude,
Semi.
it's got a full Oakley, like, setup.
I mean, I was never like pro, but I competed with most of the pros. Like I went to like X Games and Do Tour, but I never like actually made it.
But you were pro.
Yeah,
You were
but I never got
competing with
paid. I
them.
never got paid like cash, which means I don't know the rules, but technically that would be like you're professional, I would say.
I see, yeah.
But I got product and all that, so
Yeah.
I'd say semi.
Crazy, dude. You never even bring it up, and one day you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I asked you about all your Oakleys. I was like, how did? Because there's a lot of cool kinds too, goggles and stuff. Like, do you just buy all these? Oh no! And all your jackets are Oakley.
Yeah, so I guess I made money by selling the product.
Oh, damn, dude, you're doing that backdoor deal?
Yeah, you got to.
You're like, dude, I'm out of goggles again.
Yeah.
Got a fucking big-ass, fully stocked eBay store. It's called, like, halfpriceoakley.com.
Yeah, dude.
By Matt.
No, I can't have my name on it, dude. Gotta be sketchy.
By Kyle.
Yeah, my roommate. Yeah.
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 Damn. Well, that's like, how long did you do that for?
I started competing when I was like 16, and then I stopped competing when I was like 24.
How old are you now?
I'm 33 now.
It's almost 10 years.
Yeah,
But the last competition was almost 10 years ago?
probably. Yeah.
Damn.
What was it?
I think Colorado Do Tour.
Oh, that's sick though.
Yeah, it's fun.
major.
I did really bad.
You did?
Yeah,
Dude, at least you're
Is
there.
that when you were like, fuck this, I'm done?
kinda. Yeah, I was just like, I can't compete with these fucking 12-year-olds that are from Colorado and they don't even go to school. They homeschool and they're skiing every day. You can't, like, from up here, you can't compete with that. So
What, I don't know what it's called, like events did you do? Was it like half pipe or like park or?
No,
what's it
half
called?
pipe scares me, but
I think both.
slope style mostly,
Oh.
just slope style, and then I did rail jams here and there for
Okay.
fun. But
Slope style is like jumps and rails.
yep,
Okay.
yeah,
Is it normally technical rails and features and then you hit 3 jumps?
yeah. They have the rail section up top, and then it goes into the jumps, and then they might have a rail at the end, depending on what kind of competition. But
You ever like just, you know, when you see some athletes go like, I think I can land this trick, I'm just going to go for it. And then you end up landing it in
Oh, yeah.
competition?
I never really did that in competition. I'd always have like a run dialed in,
Mm-hmm.
just because you don't really want to try new things unless you like have a run that you already put down.
I see, yeah.
That's like, say you're like in second and you're looking good and you want to up it, you try something new.
Yeah.
But you want to have a run that like gets you a score so you're not stressed. It's like the more stress is on you, like if you fall in your first 2 runs, you're like, you're probably going to fall in the next one. Unless you're
Yeah.
David Weiss. He's ridiculous.
He's so good at recovering on the last
yeah, hit
one.
last run, just 90s. I'm like, what?
Yeah. What's the like animosity between athletes? Is there egos or is it like all cool? Because in motocross, there's a lot of egos and like weird, like unspoken beef, but like kind of people know about it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the same. I think any professional, like, extreme sport, you get egos. Like, if you're on top, you're going to feel good. But
Right.
there's also kids, though, that don't have any. They're very modest. Like David, if you ever talk to him, you would never even know he's a pro skier. He's so nice and humble. So
Yeah.
I like those guys more.
How do you plan your run, like leading up to a competition like that? Do they put out what the course is going to look like before you show up, or do you kind of show up and then create your run when you're there?
They'll put out a course preview, but it's more when you're there. There's practice, couple days, and then you just do that and come up with a run that you want while you're there. Just practice until it's your turn.
Is this stuff at like do tour competitions or any competition like way gnarlier than they have at like
It's
the resorts around here?
yeah, 10 times bigger.
Really?
Yeah, and that's the problem. Like, we train up here at North Star, and the jumps are like 20, 25 feet, 30, maybe big 50 max. But you down there, they're like 100-foot tables.
What?
Yeah, and they're like, it's scary because down here we throw our tricks harder than, like, if you were to throw the trick down there, you'd be spinning onto your head just because you're in the air like 2 times longer. So that's what's tough. Those guys train down there. They're used to those jumps, used to how to spin and how to control the timing. And when we come down, it's just, when I came down, it's hard to adapt.
So in Colorado, they're like that. The parks are like that all the time.
Yeah, all year. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why aren't they like that up here?
I have no idea. Insurance, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Don't a bunch of like pro skiers and snowboarders live in Tahoe?
Yeah, but they don't train here usually. They'll go to Mammoth or Colorado or.
Yeah, I noticed one time I was in North Star, and that snowboarder who rides for Rockstar,
Chaz Goldeman.
he had one jump that was like a gnarly jump that would block off a lot.
Yeah, they'll do that, but we don't get like.
He blocked off.
I mean,
only
you got to
for
be
him.
a big dude. Like Shaun White had his own half pipe, but can't ride it.
Where was that?
It's at North Star, or it was.
Oh. Is it like Olympic grade? Is that why or something? Or?
Yeah, I mean, they just build. I mean, they have the half pipes are different. They usually build those the same size, but the jumps, I don't know why. I'm not sure.
That's weird that all those guys live in Tahoe, but then they still train elsewhere. Like, why not live in Mammoth
Yeah,
if you're
not
going to
sure.
travel there all the time?
I don't know.
Or just like talk to the owner of the resort. Say like, hey, there's a bunch of us here. Like, can you at least build one line and like maybe you gotta like qualify throughout. Like, all right, get approved to go in. Like,
Yeah.
have a pass that.
You can probably do like a pro day or something like they do at the tracks in SoCal. Like they'll rip Milestone hella deep on like Wednesdays, and then all the pros show up to ride it on Wednesdays, and the rest of the week it's prepped.
And I mean,
normal.
you could go out there on Wednesday though.
Yeah, you could.
But you're intimidated too.
Right.
But if there was a happy medium where like every day, if you had the gold pass, you're like eligible to ride that terrain.
Yeah, something. Yeah, they need to change it. I mean, a lot of those guys train here still, but they're used to all those jumps. They've been doing it for so long. They know, they just need to work on basic tricks.
Mhm.
But to learn stuff, it'd be easier to learn on the big jumps, and then like the timing and
Right.
instead of here where you're
I
learning.
mean, it's the same thing that us, growing up racing, you practice out in the shit,
Yeah.
and then you go to a track and it's different, but then at least we had some tracks that were open consistently back then. But then you go to like Hangtown or something where they actually rip the track and there's 6 ruts in each corner, and like we can't even fucking ride because there's no ruts around here. There's nowhere to practice them. And then those kids that ride Hangtown twice a week are just flying by you.
Yeah. Same thing.
Do you dirt bike?
No. I had a 250 for maybe like 2 months. And it scared the shit out of me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
But you mountain bike pretty well, huh?
I can mountain bike, but dirt bike was just so, I don't know. I've never really done it.
True.
So I was still learning the clutch and everything. And then once you get going fast, I just like scared me. I fell a few times and I was like, this is not for me.
Yeah.
Did you eat shit hard?
Pretty hard, yeah. I went over the handlebars a few times, and then like my wheel would get stuck in like a rut, and I'd just like go flying. I'm like, this is sketchy. So fun, but I just don't want to get hurt.
Yeah, because you're probably if you're that level of a skier, you probably just you don't want to just putt around.
No, like I'd push, and I did like all the jumps at where is it, Burnley?
Oh yeah.
Like I was doing all that, but it was just like I was scared every time.
Yeah.
It's like on edge. I'm like, dude, this is super fun, but I'm gonna like kill myself.
Yeah. Especially when there's other people out there.
Have you ever been so happy and so scared at the same time, dude?
That's what it was. And I was, you probably know like Taylor Bittner and all those
Yeah.
dudes. So that's who I'm like riding with.
Oh, yeah.
So they're all at road
Just
pro
ripping.
like the same time
Yeah.
you did. I'm like, yeah, I got to keep up. I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm gonna go put my bike away, fly my drone.
Yeah.
That's like him. He's like, well, I fucking suck, so I'm just gonna film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was after 03, though.
Well, yeah, but you still
Back in
fucking
03.
suck.
I'm 03 to poser, dude. Now I'm a poser.
Yeah,
It's
it's true.
I'll admit it, though. Half the people out here that are posers won't admit it. I'm a poser now, but I was also a champ.
There you go.
There it is, dude.
I like it.
That's a good balance.
It is a good both ends of the spectrum, dude.
Well, I don't know.
I do.
I mean, now, yeah, you're at the bottom end of the spectrum now for sure, but you're talking about 03 60 beginner champ and using that as the top end.
Well,
That's really only one step above the bottom. Still, you're looking at the spectrum.
whatever, dude.
You're floating somewhere down there.
I'm down there in the top 2%.
The bottom 2%.
Well, I was a champ, so I was top.
Top of the bottom.
Right.
Okay.
Just like me, I finished college. I finished one semester.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Finished. People graduate like that's a little far. You're overachievers.
Right.
I finished. I just do what I need to do.
More time efficient if you do how
Yeah.
you did.
You're right, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you save all that money too.
Tons of
Hey,
money.
you got any student loans?
Nope.
There you go.
I don't even know what that is.
Good.
You pay cash?
I had to pay for my schooling. Yeah,
Damn.
it was a lot.
What'd that run you?
It was a lot, dude. I remember they were
One
like,
semester at WNC was a lot.
for me on my own
Like
working at
$150.
for and
They
then
fucking basically pay you to go there.
$150. That was a
To
lot.
be a Wildcat, dude?
Is that what it is?
WNC Wildcats?
Oh, that sounds crazy.
It's like the TMCC geckos.
Gecko.
That's where I went.
Oh, actually, I went to
The gecko.
TMCC.
Oh, did
Gecko.
you?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's a little bit more pricey, I bet.
yeah, and they charge you for books, and I was like, dude, I'm not buying a book. And they're like, oh, you need a book.
I
I'm
never
like,
bought books.
how'd you read or whatever?
Online, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. So I stopped.
And I was in art school. I didn't really have to read much.
That's where you learn how to do your designing?
Yeah, I went to design school. Started at Team CC and then went to Sacramento.
How long did that take you?
Too long.
Really?
I think like total 6 years, 7 years.
Did you learn a lot, though?
Did you
Yeah.
do that after skiing?
Yeah. Yeah, my dad kind of gave me an ultimatum. And when I was younger, he's like, because I wanted to ski and I was like, I'm going to move and pursue skiing. And he's like, okay, well, he's like, you can do that or you can go to school and I'll help you pay for it. And I was like, shit. And I chose skiing, but then he kind of convinced me to go to school.
Yeah.
Dang.
So that's good.
Are you
I'm
glad you
glad-
quit when you did? Or
Yeah, I am. Because I'm happy what I do now and design and have all the skills that I do. So
Yeah. What do you do more, photo, video, or designing?
I design like full time,
Mhm.
like a full time job, and then photo video is just kind of like a fun thing for me. So, and I'm still learning all that. So I'll take jobs here and there and just for fun and learn as I go.
So how do
He's really good for saying he's still learning, though. Like
yeah, he's really
professional
good, yeah.
stuff,
Uh-huh.
but you're still learning.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're all
I
learning.
am too, yeah, but like, someone knows out there, his level's really high already. And he's still learning. So you better fucking watch out for Matt Nelson.
Yeah.
So
Seriously.
for designing, how's that work? Do companies like reach out to you for like logos or like what do you design for people?
Yeah, like lots of print design, like so logos, and if a company like any kind of branding, if a company needs like branding, so that would anything where from like business cards, marketing materials, web layouts. Gosh, I've done like car wraps,
Oh.
anything really.
How would, so, like, I used to design trophies, which is like basic designing compared to like
Like what? Like the thing on the trophy?
the MA.
Like a plaque type trophy?
Yeah.
You think of that? Not like a soccer
I was like,
trophy.
you like design 3D
Yeah.
the guy?
No, well, kind of. Some things would. Like, I wasn't that level of designer. There was this guy, Rick and Keegan and Nick, who owned the shop, MX Trophies. They would design the 3D ones.
And you do the plaque.
I did the plaques, but in that, you need a cool design, too.
Yeah.
So, but it's like random shapes that go well and colors that go well, mainly. So, to get into what you're doing, how would someone start that? Like, what'd you do to get your first one and stuff? You
Like
know?
clients, you
Yeah.
mean? Well, like you were saying, like all like word of mouth nowadays is probably the biggest advertising you can do.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, referrals like through friends. That's how I get most of my business.
So, do you remember your first one though?
Gosh, not really. I did. I worked for High Fives for a while. So I used to ski. You know, do you guys know Roy with High Fives?
No.
I don't know what High Fives is.
Oh, so it's like a nonprofit in Truckee that helps like injured or like spinal cord injuries
Okay.
and like helps them get back to the sport, whether it be like PT or what's that needle things where
Heroin?
no like where they
acupuncture?
like acupuncture stuff like that. So Roy, he's the one who started it. He sponsored me for skiing. Like he used to be the vocal rep, so I knew him. And then I was getting into design. And I just kind of go back to the people I know through skiing, and I was like, hey, like this is what I'm doing now. If you guys ever need anything, like let me know. And I'm just trying to build my portfolio. So I started kind of doing that, and he hired me for a few High Fives jobs, and then I was like full time doing stuff for him. And then that just like split off, and more people found out, and it just goes crazy from there.
So you don't really do any advertising of your own to drop any
I mean, I
business?
have like Instagram and Facebook that I'll post like real estate videos on, or like if I come up with like a new design. I just did like a label for or a honey company. So I'll post that on there just to keep people updated. And then like if someone sees it, be like, hey, check this out. Like, lots of people hear like, hey, my friend's looking for starting a new company, and I know that you do that, so I'm gonna connect you guys.
Yeah. Do you have a website?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just cooltreescollab.com.
That's where do you ever like post your clients and stuff on there?
Not my clients, just my work.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a portfolio site basically.
Right. And how do you like code for websites for?
I don't. So I wish I knew that stuff. I mean, you can make websites on like Squarespace and all that, but I work mostly for a guy in town. He's like a coder. And so I'm just doing like a Photoshop layout.
Okay.
And he takes the Photoshop file and codes it and like pieces it all out into a website.
Holy cow.
I don't know how it really works, but
that's insane.
Sweet.
So those are like legit websites.
Yeah, those are
How much
exactly.
how much is a legit website?
I have never really asked him. I'm kind of curious because like I'm wondering what he charges and what I charge him. Yeah, I'm sure he makes a lot more.
Yeah.
But
dang, that's insane, the coding stuff, because you can make websites so cool and interactive if you know that stuff.
Yeah. And he seems like obviously Squarespace and Wix aren't putting him out of business because he has a lot of new clients. So
yeah, I was just thinking about that. I wonder what the cutoff is, because like back in the day, you couldn't really do your own website.
Yeah.
And now for what most people need, you can do it on those.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a multiple page website that requires like this kind of SEO and they want like a store. I don't know. I'm not sure. But that whole industry is pretty cool.
There's tons of like even big stores or like big brands that have fucking Shopify stores, dude. It's crazy. Like I'll buy something and then you check out and it's the same as mine, like the checkout screen.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, dude, these guys are using fucking Shopify for $30 a month.
Well, I mean, it's crazy how good Shopify is though.
Yeah.
Like they handle everything, like the tax, the shipping, and
That's
nuts.
so good.
It's really good. I just built Trent's store. Like I use Squarespace and then embed Shopify into Squarespace because Squarespace's commerce sucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For the Copter Kids stuff?
For his YouTube.
Oh.
His like
He's
flying
blowing that
merch.
up too, huh?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, he's killing it.
It's weird though. I didn't know the flying community is like
It's
they're
pretty big.
strong and
Yeah,
they're
it's a
big.
big community. Yeah.
They're strong and they're big. It's like hardcore rock. It's like if you're a fan of flying, you're like
All
a
about
fan.
it.
Yeah.
And they're not cheap, huh?
Planes?
Yeah.
No.
Like what those ones that land within like 100 feet?
That's what Trent has.
So sick.
Yeah.
How much is one of those, you know?
He bought his for, I think, 45 grand, which is really good, I think.
I think so too.
And then he put the first round, he put like, I don't know how much he put into it, but it's quite a lot. And then the engine blew up. And then he started making those YouTubes. And I know he got lots of sponsors. Now his plane's so sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be like over 100 grand, probably.
Still the same one he bought though?
Yeah, it's the same kit Fox, but it's just all upgraded, like avionics and GPS and all that's all upgraded. New engine. I think that was really expensive.
Can you fly?
If Trent were to like pass out, I could like fly around for a while until he came to, but I don't think I would. I could land. Sorry, I take that back. I could land, but it would probably not be a successful wheels land. Like we'd land and probably crash.
Is it really hard?
Just land. Like, so his is a tail wheel. So if you think of like pushing a shopping cart backwards, it like wants to spin around.
Oh.
That's what his plane is.
Does not make any sense. Is it to turn sharp mainly?
Yeah, so like if you're sitting on the runway, you can like just basically turn your plane like
on a dime.
Yeah, and I think it's for when you're landing out in the boonies, you can like land and then turn around quick and then take off.
Oh.
I don't know if that's what it's for.
Makes sense because I've seen his videos and
yeah, and when you're taking off, the tail wheel comes off anyway, like right away. Like with a little speed, it'll come up and then you're just going and then it takes off.
Oh.
So.
But they land probably within 50 feet, huh?
No, more than that.
Oh.
Like a little over 100.
That's short, though.
Really short.
You could. Where have you ever flown with him to crazy spots?
Yeah.
Like where?
Gnarly spots, like out by Stead, like out there. Like we've landed on top of hills that are, like you just land and then like, turn around. You're on top of this cliff.
Whoa.
It's sweet.
And crazy photos and stuff, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. He lands on like riverbeds, like in the middle of a river. It's pretty sweet.
That's crazy that they can just land as long as it's like somewhat smooth with
Yeah.
those big ass tires.
Yeah, the big balloon tires.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking cool.
How did you meet Trent?
Through skiing.
Oh.
He had his own little ski production company.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I used to film skiing and then I met him through, he was interested in one of my friends, or my girlfriend at the time's friends.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, hey, like, he was like asking me about this girl. He's like, is she sketchy? And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
No, like she's,
You go,
she likes a lot of guys. And, but I was like, no, she's super nice. So we all met up skiing.
Oh,
and then from there, we just kind of, he's like, you should come filming with us one day. I just did.
Sick.
Yeah.
And you got that Fuji or what? A Fuji?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fuji X-T3.
It looks old, but it's new.
Yeah, I like it.
It's so sick.
It's a nice
Is that a trail
camera.
bike?
No, it's a
Camera.
Oh, I thought you meant Fuji mountain bikes.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
a brand? Or am I an idiot?
I've never heard of that.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're an idiot.
Schwinn Nighthawk? Fucking dope. Or no,
Wow.
Huffy Nighthawk.
Oh,
That's what
Huffy.
Neil's got.
You guys both have white tees?
Yeah. I have a white tee. He rides mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have a bike?
No, I don't have one.
Oh. You should get one.
I got access to them, though.
Yeah, he should get one.
Yeah, take your bike back.
Well, I'll let him ride. He's got to do that challenge.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not like that. Like
I
I'll
know.
let him ride it, you know.
That's nice of you.
Yeah. And I know I'm an only child, and everyone says, like, oh, only children don't share, but I haven't rode that thing in a while. He's been riding it.
I've been beating the fuck out of it, too, dude. You should see me down this hill.
I would not doubt it.
Ass over tea kettle the whole way
Good
down.
thing I know is that he's got the funds to replace it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's like my worst nightmare if I'm like riding the bike or something, or it's in my car and it gets fucking stolen and I have to buy one that's still not mine. Because that's why I don't want one. And dude, it's
Yeah.
like, even for a used one, dude, like $2,500, $3,000 for a fucking bicycle.
Yep.
Like they're fun and it's probably worth it, but it's still like in my head, dude, that's a lot for a fucking bicycle. And that's like my worst nightmare is having to pay for one and then give it right back to him.
Yeah,
That'd be so funny.
I've borrowed some like of Trent's camera gear and I'm always just like, God, if my car got broken into, I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Like I'd have to 10 grand or something probably.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be horrible. But it's worth it, huh? Mountain bikes are fun.
Yeah, they are really fun.
What bike do you have? A Scott one?
Yeah, the Genius.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are sick.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, and it has a front and rear lockout at your hand, right?
Yeah.
That's
dope.
sick.
Yep. For climbing and then dropper post.
Oh, that's just right there.
Yeah.
1 by?
Yep.
1 by 11?
Yep.
So mine is
Yeah.
dope. But I would take the Eagle.
What's that?
1 by 12.
Oh. Dang. Yeah.
What's that? The gears?
Yeah,
12
like 1 in
sprockets
the
on the
front,
back?
12 in the back, yeah. And the last one's gold. It's sick. Cool, too. And it's all one piece. Super
Dang.
cool.
What's Neil's? Is his 12 or 11? Oh.
Or it might be his is that upgraded one. It might be. He has a stump jumper? Yeah, carbon stump jumper.
Nice. Is yours carbon?
No.
Oh.
Yours?
Yeah.
Dude, I would ride a carbon, but when I was testing it out before I bought it, I would jump in aluminum and I would jump in a carbon, and I always kind of go nose heavy on the carbon because it's that light. Or if I
yeah.
got off balance, it'd really throw me because it's that light.
Dang.
So like the heaviness of the aluminum kind of made me feel more comfortable,
Okay.
but not climbing. Only
It
in the
definitely
air.
had nothing to do with the price. On why you picked it.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with
Actually, it was
Yeah.
the price too.
Yeah, they're expensive.
It was. They're sick though. Okay, we got this topic out the way. Pro ski.
that. Dude, let's do,
Oh, the current event?
yeah, dude. Well, all right, go ahead. Give your fucking stupid
Well,
ass
I
sound
need you to
effect.
say. I need you to say.
Well, I
that
don't
right.
know if it's going to be a current event. All right, let's discuss this first.
Okay.
All right, so we've been doing the Tech One current event, but the current events have been letting us down because I'll just like
They're dumb.
pull up
something?
my news app on my phone, and there's 4 trending topics, and some of them they're like good and funny to talk about, and then others it's like, dude, what do we say about any of these? So then last week we did the trending YouTube video,
Do
which
that.
there's always fucking cringeworthy shit on there to talk about. But I was thinking also we could do like the Tech One bad Yelp review or something.
Okay.
Let's
So-
do that one.
You want to do that one this
Yeah.
time? And we could just fucking switch them out
Yeah.
every time. Just
As
whatever
long-
we're feeling.
Yeah, everyone should know. Just go to tech1designs.com. Tech One Designs.
I don't even know what that is.
That's my sound. That's like.
Is
That's
that
my
like a
sound.
YouTube channel?
Oh, they make
They make
graphics.
dirt bike graphics.
Oh,
Dirt bike
okay.
graphics. They could probably make like, you know, those little number plate stickers for riders that say their last name in that.
Oh, they do all that?
Yeah. And they
Cool.
could do custom jerseys and stuff and T-shirts too.
Nice.
So this is going to be the Tech One Designs shitty Yelp review.
Yes.
All right, dude. What's your favorite restaurant?
In Reno or
Anywhere.
No. What's your least favorite restaurant that you've been to?
like
let's
had
do
a
that.
bad experience at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Either way.
Or just like you're like, it didn't live up to it. Wouldn't go back. Been there once. For mine, Cheesecake Factory.
Really?
Hate Cheesecake Factory, dude.
Me too.
Yeah. I like the cheesecake.
I haven't had it. I went there for dinner.
I was gonna say that's my favorite. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, that's tough. Gosh.
Anyone, just name one actually.
Just at the restaurant?
Yeah, that you went to this week.
Deli Town.
LA Town.
LA Town, dude. Those
Well, I
might
love
that might
Deli
have
Town.
solid reviews.
Yeah,
We'll
they
see.
are so.
I know.
Well, what
Do
do
we
you-
need to find a different one?
What do you like about Deli Town while I pull this up?
Well, I don't like the prices.
Yeah, they are proud.
Yeah. But they've earned it, I guess.
Deli
What bread
Proud.
do you get?
Dutch Crunch or
Yes.
3 cheese pepperoni.
Oh, I haven't tried that. 3 cheese?
Wow,
I only
yeah.
go Dutch Crunch because I'm Dutch.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
want to stay true to my heritage.
Have you ever double Dutch?
I
jump
have,
rope?
back in Boys and Girls Club days.
Wow.
Yeah, I would. And then I'd be like, this is too easy. It's just like jump rope.
You know where I just ate was Ike's too. Ike's sandwich shop.
Bomb, dude.
Really good.
All right, dude. We've got 2. There's a few 1-star reviews on here, but there's 2 from people who are like seasoned reviewers.
Whoa.
You know, like if you've been on Yelp, and these have got to be the worst.
So these
type
are
of
the
fucking
people that every single place they go to,
Mhm.
they go in their car for 20 minutes and
and write
a
a Yelp review. Yep.
Is
Detailed
there?
photos.
Do you think
like
on
that type
Yelp
of
there's
shit.
a thing that says how long you've spent on the app?
Oh,
Oh
for sure.
fuck! I'm sure they
Like
know.
you know when
yeah.
you play a video game, it says like time played,
Uh-huh.
and you're like, shit, I've been playing this game for literally a year straight of playtime. That sucks.
Oh, I know what you mean, and how long like people could spend a year reviewing.
That'd be crazy.
It would be good. That'd be sad, dude.
Well, yeah, it's sad when you look at the video game stuff because you're like, I could have been a genius in anything.
Something, yeah. All right, this is a Deli-Town review from Clarence B. And 1 star 7 months ago. It's kind of long, so I'll see if I can shorten it up. But went to Deli-Town, USA, kind of the best/worst name ever, after hearing that they were some of the best sandwiches in Reno. ... Boy, was that a mistake. The place was jam-packed, normally a good sign. Waiting in line for about 10 minutes before getting to the front, the woman cutting meat asked what we wanted. I order 1 medium veggie, please, on sourdough with no cheese or mayo. So that's your first sign right there, that he's ordering a fucking veggie sandwich with no cheese or mayo. Only to get a nasty look. Serious evil eye. What the fuck? Then the sandwich artist or whatever. Dude, you gonna let this Clarence diss that name? Sandwich artist? Being a Subway employee?
Clarence has a name that's on every store's rack, dude. Yeah, you go in there, look, Clarence for $9. Like,
yeah, dude, this guy's cheap as fuck. You can tell by his name. All right. Then the sandwich artist or whatever makes the sandwich with the same dirty ass, nasty ass gloves that he had just pulled a bunch of rare looking pork with. I hard swallowed and am nervous about that knife that he just cut, or that he just used to cut the meatiest, cheesiest sandwiches before me. Please don't use that knife. Please don't use that knife, under my breath. ... Dude, this guy's fucking a novelist too. So after he finishes making the sandwich, he grabs the knife and wipes it off with some damp rag that he had used to clean the counter off with, and cut our sandwich in half. Ugh. Paid for the thing, $10.99, the exact same price as every other sandwich. Dude, for a veggie sanger, that sucks. Why the F is my sandwich the same price as the dude in front of me that got every kind of meat and cheese on the planet layered on his bread? The veggie should be at least $2 less expensive, at least. Well, here's a fucking tip, Clarence. Look at the menu.
Yeah.
See the menu and those numbers next to it? That's the price. You look at that before you order things, dude.
Here's a tip.
Ate the sandwich outside and almost could finish my half. It tasted wrong, like it had been tainted with meat and dairy. Couldn't wait to go home and scrub my mouth out. Gross food prep / handling practices and outrageous prices make this place a no-go for vegetarians and vegans. This may sound crazy, but I much prefer the chain Porta Subs. Wrong again.
Wow, that guy.
Dude, I bet you pay $10.99 at Porta Subs too.
Oh yeah, dude, with all his add-ons and shit.
And he said the price of every other sandwich. It's like, what are you complaining about then? If every other sandwich is going to be the same price.
Aren't vegan restaurants like notoriously expensive?
I don't know.
I'm not vegan.
But
yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
Typical vegan, dude. Get on Yelp, fucking spend the rest of his afternoon formulating this thing as if people are going to find that useful. And like, obviously that experience that he probably exaggerated in there, I'm just thinking like, yep, that sounds like every fucking sandwich place ever. Like they all do that shit. They just wipe off the thing, they fucking cut it.
Did you not hear or did you not see when you walked in that the whole place was packed? They're not going to take their time.
Please don't use that knife. Please don't use that knife. But then doesn't actually say anything. Yeah, he's just a fucking bitch. Yeah, basically. Clarence is a fucking bitch, dude.
Clarence isn't from here either, I don't think.
Well, he said best place in Reno, so he may have been a visitor. Yeah. Sometimes it says if they're real fucking, like this dude doesn't have a profile picture. Oh yeah, he does. Let me go to his profile. Oh no, from Reno, Nevada.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope he
do you guys
hears this.
Are you guys Yelp users?
No. I use Yelp if I'm in a different spot to find food, but I don't review.
I've left one in my whole life.
What was it?
It's the worst experience.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm like a pretty like...
You went there?
Well, I went to this place in New Mexico. And we went, it was like this... It was on Yelp. It was like rated awesome, little tiny like dinner spot. And so we went there. And I'm pretty like a nice guy. Like I'm very... I don't like get mad or ever or anything, but this lady was like, so the restaurant was pretty full, 3 of us to eat, and we're like, okay, how long a wait? And she's like, oh, right now probably like an hour. We're like, what? Dang, okay. We put our name in, and we're kind of just waiting there. I'm like looking around, and there's like 2 big tables, like bigger tables for probably like 6 to 8 people, open, like 2 of them. And I'm like, and I went back and I was like, hey, like, can we just maybe sit there and get started, and then like when something opens up, move over. She's like, I don't think so. And I was like, well, is there someone else you can ask? Because this is like the hostess.
Right.
And she was pretty nice. And she's like, let me go ask my manager. I'm like, cool. Goes and asks, no go. She comes back, no go. That's what she says. I'm like, really? I was like, why not? I was like, can I talk to them? Because it doesn't make sense to me. Like,
right.
Are you... And I asked, I was like, is there a party that's reserved for? That are coming in like in maybe 20 minutes, 10 minutes? And she's like, no, it's not reserved. I was like, can you go ask again? Like, we really want to try this spot? Literally, no. They're like, no. And I'm like, so confused by what the owner is saying to this lady, and then she's saying it to me.
Right.
I just wanted to find out. And I was like, can I talk to them? And she's like, hold on. Goes back again and like says that I want to talk to them. No, they don't want to talk to me. I'm like, all right, I'm going to leave a review.
Dang.
That's the only one I've ever left.
Dang. And you guys didn't eat there, huh?
We didn't eat there. We went back the second time and did eat there.
Okay.
And it was okay. It was pretty good. But
But still,
I had
that
to delete
is,
my review. It was good.
yeah, actually, it was pretty good.
but still, that is weird.
Yeah.
Why they wouldn't?
But that's not really I don't blame the restaurant. I blame that the owners being like dicks.
Yeah, or her. Not. She could go in the back, be on her phone, and be like, no.
Yeah, it could have been. So I don't blame obviously the restaurant, and I said that I was like, I'm just mad at the people how they handled the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should at least come out and talk.
Exactly. Like, let me know why I can't sit at there's two tables open.
I was thinking
like,
it was probably reserved for a party.
No,
but
it
if
wasn't at all.
then, yeah, who knows?
That is weird.
Well, yeah, at least they could have came out and said something. Probably, I bet you the hostess didn't even ask the dude.
Probably not.
Just like,
I've
no.
done that. Like, not. I have, dude.
You're like, no,
I've done
sorry.
that. I'm like, but you're nice. Someone will come in crooked. You know, they'll come at you crooked.
I just
at
don't
first.
understand people's like mentality on like like yesterday I went golfing at Red Hawk and I forgot my sunscreen and it was 85 out. Like I'm pretty
I could
fair
tell,
skinned. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get freaking roasted out here. 5 hours in the sun. And we go to the starter and my buddies were like, oh, the starter will probably have some. It's this older guy in a shaded structure with air fans and everything on him. And I'm like, hey man, like, do you have any sunscreen? And he's like, no. And I was like, he's like, hold on. And he was like fidgeting with the papers. I'm like, okay. And then he forgot, didn't say anything. And I was like, hey, do you have that sunscreen? Do you have any sunscreen I could have? I forgot mine. I was like, I really need it. And he's like, no, we don't have any. And I'm like looking, and out of the corner of my eye, I see a bucket in the like not hidden, but behind his computer, 3 sunscreens sitting in the thing. And I'm like, okay, what? This guy's just a jerk or what? And I was like, what about that sunscreen right there? Can I just have a little like squirt? I just want to put it on my face. He's like, oh no, that's for us. Like literally, that's for us. And I'm like, oh, he said, that's for us in here. I said, so you put sunscreen on for when you're in the shade? And he's like, I don't know what he said, but didn't give me any.
Damn, dude.
I want to leave Red Hawk a Yelp review now. It's like, dude, don't ask the starter for sunscreen because he's a dick.
Yeah, especially if you could see it. It's
Yeah,
like, what
I
the
saw
heck?
it. And I should have just taken some
Yeah,
and dealt with
I
his
could
manager.
see you fucking saying that. Like, if he's like, no, it's for us in here, you'd be like, I'll go in there and use it.
right, dude.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'll come in there.
I'll go in there, no problem. You could use some too, dude. We could all use it. Come on. Or I would have too. I would have been like, man, I'm just going to deal with the situation. I'm going to get some sunscreen and deal with it after.
Yeah, I almost thought about going back and just like kind of like hiding behind the side and like reaching my hand
Sneak
over.
up behind
Or
him.
wait till he leaves and just take some,
Yeah.
put it on.
Or just go in front of him. What are you going to do, old man? You know?
Thump his ass out.
Yeah. I'll send your ass to AARP tomorrow, dude.
I just hate that
Oh, boy.
people like that think they have like all this authority. When I guarantee if I was like, can I see your manager? The manager would be like, yeah, have some sunscreen.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, let's get this out the way.
Yeah.
What are you doing holding this up? You know? 2
Yeah.
times 10 minutes ago.
So stuff like that that's like really makes me mad.
Right.
When people act like that. You're like, it's not your sunscreen. You just work here. You're a starter at a golf course. Like,
Yeah. No, did you fucking pay for that?
yeah, it's
Brought
not
that in.
yours.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not let someone use it? Who cares?
Your manager comes out 2 days ago, like, here's some sunscreen for you guys. Thanks.
No, I said it was for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Stupid.
That's crazy.
Might be Yelp worthy, dude.
I know.
I don't know. I've never been on it. Have you left a Yelp review?
I did once. I forgot where I was and what it was. I forgot the whole situation. Honestly, I forgot. But I was either going to leave it or that's when I got the app, actually. I was like, dude, fuck this. I'm going to leave it. And I don't remember what it was. I can't remember it right now. Wasn't enough to piss me off that much. I guess it was just a moment. But
Have you guys seen the gummy bear Yelp reviews?
gummy bear?
I don't think so.
You both.
Gummy bears?
It's not a Yelp review, but it's a look up like gummy bear reviews. Like I think it's on.
Like Amazon or something?
Yeah. Oh, it is Amazon. Go to Amazon and search the.
Like a pack of gummy bears?
Yeah, you know, like the giant pack of gummy bears.
Like Robos?
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard about that?
I think I have seen this back in the day.
It is hilarious.
Yeah, it's like title, be sure to buy OxyClean too. Be sure to also buy a tub of OxyClean with this to get the blood and diarrhea stains out of your underwear, clothes, furniture, pets, loved ones, ceiling fans.
Ceiling fans?
It's like, yep, believe the hype. I saw the product reviews and told some coworkers, so we bought a bag because who doesn't want to spend the workday on the toilet and get paid, right? Brought them in yesterday morning, and a bunch of guys immediately drowned a handful each. Within half an hour, they were in the bathroom. Best moment of the day was when one of them, who had been in the bathroom for half an hour by that point, texted one of the others, if you think it's a fart, it's not. Or basically, they just
Let me see
give you
what
shits.
bag is it? Or what?
Yeah, that's that quality. Haribo.
Haribo.
It's pretty funny. There's some like ridiculous ones in there.
Wonder
We should
why.
just go through and read them one day.
That'd be crazy to. I don't even want to try it, see if it's good or not. But I've had.
I
those
think it
before.
turned into like a trend where people just go on and like try to be
yeah.
funny.
I see.
But there's like 5,000 reviews or something on there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They're just.
Sales are through the roof, dude.
Yeah, they're like, I gotta try these.
Yeah, dude. I wonder. You know, in the Vans thing that I always land.
Yeah, it does not do that.
It doesn't,
Know what?
but everyone trying it. Wonder if it boosted sales.
100%
That's so crazy.
What is it?
Like if you throw a pair of Vans, they'll always land proper.
face up.
Like soles down. you
Yeah.
know?
That one video though that they actually did post was like so funny because they would like land and then go.
Yeah, the viral one.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was the perfect video, obviously,
Yeah.
because it did that stuff.
When was that?
Pretty recent.
Yeah, probably like 6. But it still goes on. You'll still people see it like throw it off. But
Yeah.
everyone was doing it, and even Steve Van Doring or whatever. I follow his Instagram. He was like he like marketed it. He knew he was like Vans are the best. They'll always land up. Like he's just throwing Vans behind him, and they were landing up.
That's pretty fun.
Like 80% of the time,
Yeah,
they will.
I think I don't know why if they meant to do that, but
I don't know. It's funny. Years and years later, it comes out.
do you think like Vans actually designs their Vans to like if you just like go throw them, they land up? Like, is that in there? Do you think that was in their marketing? And
I don't. I think that's way too deep.
you think?
I don't
I
know
don't know.
though because
It's like a skate shoe, so you like just toss it, and you want it to be up when you go pick it up and like, put it on again. Maybe.
dude,
No, I think
That's
that's
so-
dude. They haven't changed the shoe since like the 70s.
But maybe
so.
maybe that's
Maybe
why.
they had something. They're like, this
They're
is
like,
going to
"These
come
shoes
out
are
in
cool."
2019. Our secret's actually going to come out.
Maybe, dude. I don't know.
I bet they would have said this is how they're designed, or like we designed
Or
it
like
like this.
added
They
it
finally
into a campaign back in the day. Like, check this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd have been a good commercial. Do we have any go to bed reviews?
Yeah, we might not have any new ones since
We're
the other day,
yeah.
but I'll check.
So everyone who's listening, go on the podcast app if you're listening there. Rate it 5 stars and give us a little shitty review. It's funny, Matt. Our reviews are all kind of shitty, but they're 5 stars. It's like if you read the review, it should be a 1, but it's a 5.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're blessed. Nothing new.
No, let me see. We have like, I don't know which ones I've read and which ones I haven't. like title's too long to see, but stumbling, rambling, pure distraction for any garbage day. 5 stars. Funny. Podcast is funny as hell, but seriously, has JP smoked himself retarded?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Yeah, so pause this shit right now and leave us a funny review. 5 stars, but make it negative.
It's
As
funny.
long as those stars are up. You want to see the negative shit.
Yeah. Stars and tell a friend. Stars and stripes. Red, white, and blue.
Colors don't run.
Dude, so you rode your one wheel here. What do you think of those things? They're pretty sick. I know they have that new one, that pint and stuff, but you have the OG, like, fastest one, right?
Not really the fastest. I mean, they're not that fast. If you go too fast, you get real hurt.
Yeah. How fast?
I think it goes like 20,
That's pretty fast.
and that's like pushing it. Like it could dip.
You gotta
at
be
any-
like lean the fuck over to go.
yeah,
that
and it
fast,
can
huh?
like dip at any time. Like so, if it goes too fast, the electric like just cuts out.
Oh.
Like so, you're like leaning too much, and it like recognizes that, and so it stops the.
just
As if
cuts
you're
it off
stopping.
completely.
Yeah, you just
Has that
gone.
happened to you?
It happened once, and I haven't done it again.
Damn. So you just went
Yeah, I
fucking
just tumbled.
straight to the ground.
Yeah, because you're already there, so you don't have time to react.
Dang.
So I keep it at like 10 to 15.
Why
Yeah.
do they do that? You think that they would fix that?
Well,
so
I
it
think
like
when
mellows
you
it
go
out.
to stop, if you're riding it either way, because when you go to stop, it stops. Because if you put your foot on it and it's on the ground, it's not gonna be like zzz,
Yeah.
and then you would go like hella fast.
Yeah,
There's a
so like
limit.
if you think you're like literally keep pushing forward and forward, that front's getting pretty close to the ground. It's gonna turn off.
And the sensor might think it's just
And it
about to
like
stop.
it warns you like you can feel the board like kind of like pushing back.
Oh, okay.
Like it does like a little like you like feel like a jolt. And so you know, but people want to go faster and they just tumble.
Yeah.
But they're fun. They're expensive, but
Yeah, 1,500, right, or more.
1,800 for that one.
Is it worth it
I ride it every day.
every day?
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Where do you ride it at?
Ride it from up here and go down to my mom's. I get my mail at my mom's, so I go down there, go down to Coffee Bar, I'll go to Walden's. All
Yeah,
over,
from
you know.
up here?
Yeah, up here.
How do you get back? Is it good up the hill?
Yeah, it cruises up the hill. It has a mode for like hills. So
Whoa.
it feels like you're just flat and it's cruising fast.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
always thought of stuff like that. Like there's all these cool like things you can ride. That's one of them, but I would never use that because I can see like if you lived in the city or something. But when I was
Yeah.
talking to Mike about his, he said that he just brings it with him,
Yeah.
and then you can just park like
I do
wherever
that
there's
too.
parking,
Yeah, I
just
do
rip
that
it.
for like events and stuff. I'll park like deep and then just cruise up.
It's a pain in the ass to carry it around sometimes, though.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why you tried it.
True.
I mean, I'll ride it like as much as I can. Like
Yeah. How long does the battery last?
about 16 miles.
Oh,
It's pretty
that's-
far.
Yeah. And you can bring your charger. So if you're going to like go to Coffee Bar and work for a little while, you plug it in. So it's cool.
Where
Fun
did
little
you
thing.
get that new tire? Online?
It's
or
online,
something?
yeah.
Like onewheel.com?
I think One Wheel sells them now. I got it from some other random site. I don't know.
Yeah, they're cool. I bet you would use one if you had it. Dude, that Warped Tour would have been sick.
Yeah, definitely.
Just cruising from there.
Yeah, like people bring them on a Burning Man.
I saw there was like a whole crew.
Mm-hmm.
I think some of the one wheel people were out there
I'm
because
sure they were.
there was at one point like at least 30 people I saw at once. I was like, well, that just looks so cool because they were just all
Oh yeah, the
across
lights.
the playa. Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah, it was really cool. That's why I
Yeah.
definitely use it there.
I have the skateboard too. The skateboard's it's just different though.
What?
Like electric skateboard.
Oh,
You
is
seen
it?
those?
How's that throttle work?
Yeah, so it's off your finger, like
That's like a boosted board. Is that
exactly.
same thing?
Yeah, same thing.
Like a trigger?
Mm-hmm. So you put in the trigger, and then it's all off your thumb for like forward, and then if you pull back, it's like brakes.
Oh, cool.
It's reversing the motors.
Dang. And you use that one way more though, huh?
Yeah, yeah. The skateboard is kind of scary because it's just like it's like a skateboard, so you can hit like little pebbles, and just like fall.
Oh shit.
That one can go like off road and on grass, so you can like be cruising and go on people's grass. Down the skateboard, you can't do that.
That is so sick, dude.
But the cool thing about the skateboard is like you can shut off the motors and it's just like a longboard, so you can like go up a hill and just cruise down, and then at the end it has brakes. So if you're going too fast, just give a little brake.
Oh.
So you don't have to worry about like falling at the end.
Yeah, because...
So that's kind of, it's like different.
Yeah. I remember I had a longboard once and I was going down a hill and I didn't know how to stop. I think you drag your toe, right?
Hold your foot.
But then you're like one-footed. I'm not good at that stuff, you know? You guys remember a ripstick?
Don't.
Yeah, those
They
things.
wiggle. You
Oh,
wiggle
yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
Those are fun, dude.
Yeah,
I
they're
could rip
hard.
those as a kid. I would rip around my dad's area and build like courses and stuff.
I don't think you could.
Okay, yeah, I'm lying, dude.
Dude, I've seen you on a skateboard.
Watch on a ripstick.
Better on the ripstick?
You'd be like, how can't you ride a skateboard? Yeah. And I'm like, I could just turn.
You can't even go down the driveway on a skateboard.
Wow.
I can't, dude.
Have you ever had Heelys?
I had them, but I couldn't ride those either.
Do you have Heelys?
I always wanted them, but I never had them.
You?
I have a pair at my house.
Dude, those are hard.
Dude, Trent and I got them as a joke because we're always traveling in the airports. So it's so funny. One time, I wish I had video from it, but like most of the airports are like linoleum, like or whatever, just hard surface. Yeah. You just run and then just go, and it's like Chicago airport, so many people. And Trent has this video of me, he's like behind me, and I have my bag, and there's like one wheeling, like in and out of people.
Or healing, right?
Or healing, sorry. And it looks so funny. Just like grown adults with like their bags going through the airport. You're like,
going to should have P1 commercial.
Yeah. It's like, what are these losers doing?
Yeah. They're like, dude, we're about to do some stuff you're going to watch, you know?
Yeah, that's funny. Cool. It was great.
Look, dude, I need some Heelys. We looked at the other day at the gym and they have like skate or like Vans, boots.
Yeah, they have sick ones now, dude.
Really?
Yeah, they've like copied every type of popular shoe and just put a wheel on it.
That's great.
So they're not just like the OG ones that look like fucking Etnies anymore.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Yeah, they got sick ones, dude.
Damn.
They got like fly knits and other shit.
And they have like ones that like the wheel like goes in now, so you can walk like a shoe and then you like pop it out. Seen that? Pretty cool.
That's a good idea.
So
they need cowboy boots with them.
Oh God,
that'd be sick.
That'd probably work better because there's a little heel in there, you know, instead of like a normal shoe. Because does it make you hella taller?
Yeah, they're hard to walk on.
Yeah.
How do you run then?
On your toes, just like, and then you just jumping onto your heels.
What a weird idea, dude.
I know, but they made big money at
half
one point.
Shoe, half rollerblade.
Yeah, and then they had soap shoes with the Heeley.
What's that?
I had soaps.
Yeah, soap shoes. They had a little grind plate underneath the middle.
Yeah, they were like plastic right in the middle of your foot, so you could like jump up on like the benches at school and try to like grind them.
What?
Mm-hmm.
People got crazy. They're doing like handrails and stuff. It's like, whoa.
I see Ethan Nail's Snapchat. He goes soap or die like every day, like on their way to lunch. They'll like jump and.
That's what it is. Dude.
But I don't think they really have soaps on.
Yeah, it's probably just a joke.
Yeah, and he's like, every day soap or die, and it's like them running. And then they walk into the lunch.
Which came first, Heelys or soaps?
I don't know, dude.
So one of them copied the other one. They're like, dude, that's sick. We should make like the other part of the rollerblade. They got the wheels.
Trick part.
We got the grinding part.
Yeah. I don't know. That's sick. I bet the Heelys came first, honestly.
Maybe. They're bigger.
Yeah.
Soaps are still underground, but they're about to blow up.
Yeah. They didn't really go that big, right?
Soaps?
Or were they big?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know either.
I feel like they were pretty big.
Yeah,
they got popular, but I'm sure it didn't last long.
R.I.P. to soaps and Heelys.
Still booming, dude.
Probably are making over $1 million a year, I bet, still.
I don't know. I'm going to look up soaps right now. No, Heelys are good.
Yeah. This weird name, soaps? Soap?
Yeah,
like make it slippery or something?
Yeah, maybe.
What's your biggest sponsor you've gotten? Or what's the sickest thing you've gotten through photo and video? Or design? Like contact or experience or like the number one where you're like, wow, this is insane. What I'm doing.
I mean, Lakeshore was pretty cool. Like I got paddle boards.
Really?
That was fun.
They gave you paddle boards?
Yeah, too.
Holy cow. Like Lakeshore Sub?
Yeah.
Whoa. Those are expensive as fuck,
really? Yeah,
dude.
I know.
And that's sick because I went paddleboarding once. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. and it's gonna be like whatever. But I got on it and I was like, this is so fun.
Yeah, especially like on Tahoe where you can like see.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Man, they should make one that's clear.
I think there's like a adventure company in Tahoe that has kayaks that are clear.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Dude, have you guys seen the Flex Seal commercials where he's like cuts a hole?
Oh yeah.
Or the Flex tape now is like
in the boat.
Yeah, in the boat and there's sharks underneath.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so sick. I follow the CEO of that and he's just a total dummy, dude. Hey, flexers! It's whatever Flex Seal again. And he's always wearing the same hat. But I don't know how they
Is he the
sell
same guy that sells it on? He's actually the owner. Oh, whoa. Guy believes in his product, dude.
Yeah.
He is Flex Seal, dude. His family's all Flex Seal hats and polos, everything.
Fuck, dude, it's big. They probably made so much money off that shit.
So much.
Like even Snuggies, dude. I forget the number. I think it was $1 billion in sales.
Wow.
They hit on Snuggies.
And they just released on a regular TV. Like, what was that?
As seen on TV, those things.
Yeah, but not that, and also like the channel that only sells like
infomercial?
knives, infomercials.
QVC.
Yeah.
Is the channel.
And then like, how does that reach the masses?
A lot of old people watching that shit during the day.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Why would you watch that?
What else are you gonna watch?
I don't know. I just anything, literally the grass
anything.
grow, the birds fly, anything, dude.
Well, it depends what time of day it is. They do that
Yeah, I
from
think
8
it's
to
on.
9, and then from 9 to 10 you watch QVC. 10 to 11, Judge Judy.
11 to 12, Channel 2 News. And
Right,
then
dude.
12 to 6, Channel 2 News.
6, bedtime.
Up at 4 a.m.
Start your day.
Dude, isn't that weird? How old
Sounds
people are?
horrible.
Dude,
You know how many people do that though?
tons of people.
Yeah. Millions.
Like 85% of the world.
I know. Isn't that crazy? I always think people are always doing stuff that I'm doing. But really, they
No.
just
No
go
one's
home
doing
and
the
watch.
shit you're doing, dude.
They just go home and fucking watch TV.
Yeah.
Remember my dad used to do that all the time. He doesn't anymore, but just come home, watch TV. That's it. Lucky to get dinner, dude. Just kidding.
Dude, your dad wakes up early and plays Call of Duty.
Battlefield, bro.
Battlefield.
Come on.
That's right.
Dang.
Yeah, he loves that stuff. He's good, dude.
I bet he's got some hours on there.
Dude, I guarantee you.
Couple years played.
Yeah, guaranteed. Every morning for an hour.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Straight up.
It's a lot of game time.
Yeah, he's so good.
Sure, yeah.
He is so good, dude.
He's playing against 12-year-old kids in different
Just
countries.
yelling
and
at him
shit.
on the mic.
He used to have a mic, but he doesn't know how to work it that well. So I would set it up and then talk to people while he's playing. Like, it's just fun talking shit, you know? But he's good as fuck, dude. I've been watching him, like, when I'd go over there. It's actually years ago now, but in the morning or, like, Nevada day when I'd crash from partying and he'd get up and he'd be able to, like, get a rocket launcher and there's an enemy helicopter flying by, just, like, aim and shoot, like, 300 feet in front of it and they would, like, meet, get, like, 6 people. I'm like, dude, you're so good. Like, what are you doing? No, I'm a state worker, dude.
He's just dreaming about that shit all day, too.
Yeah. Frag out.
Wait to get home. That's sick.
That's sick.
All right, dude, let's wrap this shit up. It's been over an hour.
Yeah, I gotta get going. So.
Let's wrap this up, dude.
So, dude, you're 33, right?
Mm-hmm.
In your 33 years of life, what's your one best takeaway from life, best life advice that you could give to anyone, no matter what they're doing?
Spend time doing what you want to do. Don't work for, if you're unhappy, why are you doing it? Don't be scared to like take chances and do what you want to do, you know? Time is everything for me, at least. It should be for everyone, I think. Like, we don't have that much time, so spend it doing what you want to do.
Yeah, and with the people you want to be
Yeah,
around.
exactly.
Good advice, dude.
Thanks, Matt.
You got anything to
thank
add
you.
on to his answer?
Dude, that's my thing now, okay?
No. That's why I'm asking.
I
you.
did add it. I said,
And with the people?
Yeah, and with the people you want to be around. That's my little cherry on top.
It's good.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Every question, he gives me shit because he asked them and then I'll add to it.
Well, it's the first one that we did. It was Chef Michael, I think.
Yep.
And Chef Michael answered, and then he answers. And I'm like,
You're like, that
that's
was
not
not
your
part of
fucking
it.
question, dude.
Oops.
All right. Go-to-bed-podcast.com for everything relating to this podcast. Become a patron on there. # Sleepy Squad. One-time donations on PayPal. Links to our merch. All that shit's on there. Make sure to leave us a rating and review. Those are really important to help us move through the charts on the podcast app and makes more people, I guess it makes it more discoverable for people to find us organically. And also helps if you guys spread the word organically too. Let's see. Sponsors at Walden's Coffee House on Instagram. 3 locations here in Reno. Best breakfast burritos in the West. If you don't believe me, go try it. Tell them to go to bed. Get something for free. HarmoniaCBD.com. Use go to bed for the discount code for 10% off. Anything to add?
Yeah, I'd like to remind everyone that I still will get a tattoo of our logo on my head for $100,000, so don't forget about that.
$15,000 a month for 7 months on the Patreon. Go check it out. Go check out our Patreon page, and you'll see it on there as the top tier.
Perfect. See you there. Good night.
Good night.
See you there.
See you there.
They log on to go to bed picture and I'm waving.
See ya.
Don't click off.
Yeah. Wait, before you go.
Cut that check, cut that check, cut that check, cut that check. I need my check, I need my check, I need my check, I need my check.